everyone, it is Liam Caddison here, and we're reacting to The Good Place as we react to episode number 9 of season 2. Yeah, we may as well have a house party because Sean and everyone from The Bad Place has gone off to the medium place believing Eleanor and co went there, but thankfully the plan worked out and it was so good. Like I said in the last episode, it was giving me vibes of the season finale of season 1 of The Good Place. So, yeah, with just how we had that fake revelation with Michael, stating, what's what about Eleanor and the group in that roast, but they were really hints about what to do in terms of throwing Sean and everyone from The Bad Place off, as, of course, their plan was to go to the medium place, but thankfully they listened to some of the 21,000 instructions that Michael left. So, thankfully the plan worked out well, and, we may as well throw a house party. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what does happen in this episode. So, why don't we delve into episode number 9 of season 2 of The Good Place? Let's go.
Which is decidedly not Optimus Prime. Has never been built before, so I'm going to need a few days to do this.
Dude, we just escaped by the skin of our teeth, and any second now, Sean is going to realize that we are not at Mindy St. Clair's. So whatever this
time is of the essence.
Good Place mobile. And presto!
It's a balloon!
We did it, guys. We won. We're going to the Good Place in a frickin' gold balloon.
Shotgun! It's a hot air balloon. What does that even mean? Top of the balloon. Ultimate shotgun.
Why? Why?
An unlimited library. All of my philosopher heroes walk
I don't know
around
what my
waiting to be
heaven
engaged
would
in
be.
rigorous intellectual debate, and I hope
Doctor Who
that
memorabilia,
air conditioning
Leah
because we are going to
F1.
be working up quite a sweat.
Bourbon biscuits.
Soulmates, I hope they're real. I mean,
Whiskey.
The best version of myself. I know a shirt ton about ethics now because
She has improved.
I read books that weren't even written by the Real Housewives. Relax, everyone. We're all gonna be fine.
It's gonna deny her, isn't it?
Oh,
Oh no!
man. I didn't believe it.
I mean, she has improved.
In I go. I know this mood. Come with us, Dr. Freakout. That was a joke. We're actually very good friends.
Okay, here's the thing. That balloon wants us to be the best version of
It was
ourselves,
giving
that's not
glares.
just a metaphor. There have been literally 802 different versions of us. And how do I know that this version is the best version? Own egocentric self-image. If I really meant that much to you guys.
Of course you did. Now let's get you back on that scale,
Really
Dorcas.
ate them though. I think he needs a longer
Chidi, ready to try
time
again?
to gloss things over.
Which I made poop on you all the time.
No, can you tell us more about Cheese and my relationship from that version?
Right, sorry. Well, you got really into ethics and you spent a lot of time together.
She got
Once
really
you
into
handed him a
ethics, if you
tissue
get my
right
drift.
before which, gross. Kissing is gross. You just mash your food holes together. It's not for that.
And how do you breathe?
Operating system is always updating.
I'm not sure that's true, Janet. You still haven't talked to Jason about your romantic baggage, and the three of you are in some sort of weird love triangle.
You don't know what you're talking about. Also, love isn't
That's
a triangle.
denial.
It's a 5-dimensional blob, so
Okay, if you're so perfect, step on the scale.
fine.
Oh my god, it broke!
I fail at getting us into the good place. I also learned the error of my ways. Real rock bottom for a demon, I'll
mean,
tell you.
he
But this
is
was not
evolving.
torture. I was stalling so I could keep searching for a way in. I would have been happy if you were to live in this neighborhood forever, but then Sean
Didn't
came
want
and,
to
and,
rip
and just
Hope away
ruined
from
the
them.
whole thing.
So what happens now?
And he just kind of sighed and walked away. So I guess that one is still on the table. Are
It is
you
crushing, and I can
Not
understand
exactly.
why they would be
I think
upset, but
Perhaps, given everything,
Michael
it's best
did
we end our
try.
relationship. Probably about time I stopped relying on others for my sense of
oh,
self-worth.
That we are eternally doomed, I thought it might be worth mentioning that I do have feelings for you. And I know you don't feel the same way. And although that fills me with anger and confusion, wow, Michael was right on the money. I just wanted you to know the truth.
Because of the way we were conceived of and created, Janets don't typically give speeches.
Oh, she's done. She's not gonna give a speech.
Oh, one more toast to Michael.
Michael!
Oh,
Who is easily the best version of himself. Granted, the bar was low.
not
He is a
manipulative,
demon,
but he's
he
improved.
made a mistake.
Are these all me? Yes. I was gonna do 8 for you and 1 for everyone. The point
Oh.
is, Michael, we forgive you. I mean, at least you tried to find a way to the good place. And that's the greatest
This is
thing
it.
someone
He
can
didn't want to
do.
strip
Just
hope away from them.
try your best. So, we hereby name you an honorary human. And we would like
Hey!
to present...
Dr. Oz diet book because you're all such suckers. This is all garbage that I have no real use for.
That's right. Welcome to being human, buddy.
Welcome to the starter kit, Michael. Oh, that's great though. Ah!
That's what you are. And tortured soup. Sorry, autocorrect. Soon.
Soon.
Although weirdly, I did just finish turning someone into soup. So random. Okay.
He's got
bye.
a. Wait, did Sean put a laughing emoji? That's
What do you guys think the
uncharacteristic.
Bad Place is going?
I'm pretty good at turning every place I go into my personal hell. So
For me, it'll be the Watchers
I think
Council
they'll have
from
a lot
Buffy.
of options for me.
Mine'll obviously
Just
be
continuous
an eternity
torture.
spent in the Swiss Alps.
That sounds amazing. In autumn.
That or just being in a room with
Off
me.
season.
Yes.
In plain sight without getting caught. Reach and pass through the portal.
You're heading there anyways?
To hear us out, even though we didn't go through the proper channels. And then somehow win our unwinnable case.
It's an attempt though.
And fail spectacularly. Get up, get up.
Oh, this is nice.
Get rest tonight. First thing tomorrow, we're going to the bad place.
Ooh!
We had a lot of good times together.
This is so
I'll see you in
good.
the next life.
As long as I'm with you guys, I'm always in the fake good place.
That doesn't sound as nice as you think it does.
He's
The
trying.
real bad place was the friends we made along the way.
Still nonsense. One more try?
Getting awfully sentimental. Oh. Oh man. It's kind of like a series finale, really. The fact that it all came crumbling down, and you know, there is the idea that the next step for them is heading to the real bad place, I guess. So that's gonna be fun. But I liked that. I liked that. We were deprived of hope of them going to the good place, but then came the idea of us finding hope at the funnily enough, at a drunk brainstorm, which is, you know, sometimes when I've had a bit to drink, I'll come up with some kind of brainstorm. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like that's a more intellectual side of me. Because I'm hopeless. But no, I really liked that. Feelings were unearthed. Everything was great. You know, I hope one day we do actually get to visit the good place in some capacity. Because I don't think we're going to get there by the end of season 2, potentially, but there's only like a few more episodes left remaining, so we've kind of got an end path where we're going to meet this universal judge, it seems. So, and there, that judge will determine their fates, really. So that's going to lead that. I'm positive that's going to segue into season 3, the decision of this judge. So yeah, but it will be very interesting to see what does happen as the plan begins. So yeah, I just really loved this, like, especially with this episode touching upon best selves and, you know, how far people have come, especially Michael, who has grown a lot more empathetic towards the group, has attained more humanity, and is arguably the best version of his self, especially when he confessed to the fact that, you know, whilst leading them on about the hot air balloon was a bit of a no-no, he did say he was attempting, he was stalling long enough, and he was at least trying, and he didn't. And this is the thing, though, he didn't want to strip hope away from the group. The group wanted to get into the good place, and he wanted to genuinely help them, but he didn't want to strip hope away from them. So, but then comes that guilt, and you know, he just feels sorry for them. So, yeah, and it didn't just stop there, though, but, you know, Janet, like, this is it, though, her story this season has been leading to this moment as well, like, where the group have discussed about their self-worth. She is, you know, she's been evolving over and over and over, but she is still, like, but this is the good thing, though, like, she is displaying human emotions as well, like, with the fact that there is still something iffy with the triangle, or the blob, as she calls it, with Tahani and Jason. So yeah, but it was just really good to see these characters just discussed about their best selves. When it's funny because I don't know when that point is, like, not just in their lives, because I think these characters will keep evolving, thus they might not really be at their best selves, but they have to come to some clarity, if that makes sense, that they are, that they feel at that moment they are at their best. So, but on a normal level of things, like, when are we our best selves? Like, because I always like question about myself, about how I keep evolving as a person, and when is that point going to be when I'm going to be my best self? At the minute, I feel like I'm at my best self. Especially the way that this year is going for me on a personal level. Like, yeah, there's still certain, you know, negative factors out there for me personally, but yeah. But, you know, it does have you questioning when your best self is at, because, you know, there is the occasion where you could slip down the slope. Heck, Eleanor said it herself. Her best self was when she was feeling intimate with Chidi, and she was even unleashing a bit of those feelings in this episode, especially the dance. Like, I feel like things are flowing naturally with Chidi and Eleanor. Like, of course, there was skepticism a few episodes ago when they were denying feelings, but they are blossoming, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like with them denying something after seeing that tape, it kind of created an opposite effect in a sense, because now we are seeing small hints of you know, a potential between them two. So at the same time, though, you have Tahani and Jason, like, you had Tahani think that it was best to break things off. But with Tahani, she comes to some kind of development as well, because she no longer needs validation from people, which is really, really good stuff. So I really loved like Tahani coming to that moment where she realizes that she doesn't need you know, self-worth, and I feel like Jason has definitely aided her on this journey. So yeah, but it will be very, very interesting to see where things go as well, because there is still some room with Janet and Jason, especially with how Janet was, how they brought up the whole fact with Janet, and how she's still feeling for Jason. So there is potential to explore things in a more sincere matter, I guess. Because it was pretty fun. It was all fun and games in the first season, but like I said, I feel like with that revelation that Tahani has wrestled with, and how Janet is still feeling, Yeah, but I really loved this episode, especially when they were like making comparisons to their personal, I guess, heavens, to their personal hells, and not just that though, but how they were, willing to accept their fates. And then Tahani's speak to the manager moment was the nail on the head. So um, yeah, I just really, really loved that, and how Michael is willing to get on board with this whole situation, especially since he's evolving, and he's now getting excited at being more human by doing something that is probably going to fall to pieces, but it gives him such an adrenaline. So yeah, but I mean, I honestly feel like this is like a series finale. Oh, not a series finale, a season finale. I know there's a few episodes left remaining, but it would be. But at the same time, going to the judge is going to segue into season 3. I feel so. Yeah, I really liked this episode. It was really great. It was really great to have these characters wrestle with what is their best selves, and realizing of course they came to that acceptance that there was no way. But I did like it doesn't make Michael like devious or whatever. He just had hope, and he just had guilt. Like, he had hope to find another way, but time was of the essence at the same time. So yeah, but with this episode came the factor of, these characters clearing their mind in terms of erasing that doubt about, because you had Chidi, questioning if he is his best self and whatnot, but they've come to that like digestion that that they can believe that they are the best versions of themselves. So it is really, really good stuff. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next now that the plan is in motion. So yeah, it should be very, very interesting to see what does happen in the next episode of The Good Place. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!